Bonjour guys, this is QuickBoyAir. Today is a special day. It's the Crystal Palace vs Brighton game. Huge South London derby. I'm going to go check it out, vlog my journey, see what happens. So, without further ado, let's get at it.
That's good, man.
How you doing?
Not bad, not bad. Just capturing all of the heavy police presence, which is looking a bit mad. So that's how you know it's a serious thing that's about to go down today. So let's
More so than usual, anyway.
yeah, for real. But yeah, what are you saying? Chicken and chips?
Chicken and chips.
Let's go. It's a usual thing, yeah?
Yeah, very usual. Don't forget the wings.
Oh yes, look at that.
We got wings,
Cheers.
French fries.
Cheers. Thank you. I will take that. Extra chili sauce as well. Come on. They already know. Okay.
And you got lettuce.
Come on, look at that. That is this one is the one that bangs. Strawberry Mirinda. You see the wings? What the wings saying? Okay. Okay. I see that. Alright, let's get munching, man. Let's get munching.
That was a splendiferous munch. Splendiferous is definitely a word. Them wings, so I never have the wings first, but on that occasion I just followed Jason, and them wings banged very hard. So if you're going somewhere for wings, come Morley's, Bossman will sort you out. Cut the wings above. But anyway, I'm here to ask Jason a few questions about Palace. He's been a lifelong Palace fan, and I want to just get to know what the importance, what the significance of this game is really. So for you, Jason, what's so special about this particular game? Like, I've known it's a huge derby. Like, what is it about this game? Like,
well, less so a derby, more so a rivalry, I think you could say. When you think of derbies, you think of teams being close together. It's kind of similar. Real Madrid and Barcelona are rivals, right?
Puta Barça. Just wanted to say that.
There's deeper historical roots there to that, but there are historical roots to the Palace Brighton rivalry. And it all really started way before I was even born, back before the creation of the Premier League even. And what started out as just healthy rivals in the same league was exacerbated by the rivalry of two managers.
Okay.
So
what period are we talking about?
We're looking almost 45 years ago now. So like 70s, 80s.
So basically a long time.
Long time ago. So it started out, Terry Venables, who you may know, went on to manage Barcelona and England, so big name in the footballing world, Terry Venables.
And I didn't know that still. I didn't know that.
He was managing Palace, and a former teammate of his, they used to both play for Spurs, Alan Mullery, was managing Brighton when they met in an FA Cup game.
Okay.
They played that game once, it was a draw. As with the FA Cup rules, they go to a replay. Now back then, if the second game was a draw, they went to another replay.
Oh,
right?
Those days were dead. Yeah.
The second replay, Palace just about nicked it after a couple of controversial decisions. Alan Mullery went mental. Apparently he had coffee thrown at him by a Palace fan.
Oh shit.
And his reaction was to dig in his pocket, pull out some change, chuck it on the ground, and said, "That's all that Palace are worth." He was so. When you get managers these days, they're very respectful.
Yeah.
Even if they're a little bit bitter, they go, never against really the teams. There was always an air of professionalism. This was, he went fucking mental. And it's really sparked from there. There was quite a big gap up until the early 2000s where we didn't really play them and it kind of petered out. But since the early 2000s, we've been close together in the league setting. We play them more frequently. Actually, this season was the only time that Brighton have beaten Palace in the Premier League.
Okay. So that must have been shit.
It was pretty shit, yeah. I mean, they played the game with 10 men most of the time, and they still beat us. Which is not
part of the bus.
Not the. Well, I think Palace at the moment are so on form because they like to play on the counter, and you can't play on the counter against a team that have already got 3 or 4 lots of goals against you. They'll sit back, so it just wasn't our day that day. But I think probably the biggest thing for me in my memory, because of course what makes this game special for me, apart from the fact that you hate on Brighton, was the Championship playoff semi-final, where we beat them in the semis. We've scored a couple of goals to knock them out of that and to keep them in the Championship. And that year we went on to Wembley to the FA Cup, to the Championship playoff final, and we won promoted. And ever since that rivalry, really, we've always been on title fight, and we pitched them to win the first division back way wherever we did. Yeah, I think there's always been a bit of jealousy there
from the Brighton fans.
Not necessarily from the Brighton fans, but perceived jealousy anyway.
Yeah.
We're the Eagles. They started chanting seagulls, and it became their kind of
in your shadows kind of thing. So
exactly.
we're definitely getting a biased view over here. But looking at today, obviously, as you've seen in the footage, like there's a heavy police presence, and I was already noticing like the atmosphere building up from the trains, like getting off at Norwood Junction, etc. So obviously, we haven't seen any of the Brighton fans yet. I'm assuming they're going to be like separated or segregated. I mean, we'll see when we get closer to the stadium, closer to kick-off time. But yeah, like, what's today's game saying? Like, what do you reckon? Like, score predictions? How do you think it's all going to pan out?
The thing is, in our past few fixtures, if we look at the past 3, for example, we played Burnley away. That was our last fixture. First we played Leicester away, and we beat them 4-1. Then we played Man United at home. We lost that 3-1. And then we played Burnley away and won that 3-1. There is this kind of sense that Palace play better when they're away from home at the moment. Just because we can play dangerously on the counter. And one of the things that the Leicester game and the Burnley game definitely highlighted was something we've been lacking this entire season, really, and that was actually being able to put the goals away. Consistency. Batshuayi's on the scoreboard now as well. Scored a really good goal against Burnley. As far as this game goes, I think if anything that's going to get the Palace team up for it is it's going to be, the rivalry.
100%.
Expectation for the fans. Looking forward to it. I think it'll be a really good occasion. I think it will be a good game. Again, maybe a biased view, but I think Palace will flip it.
We're all excited excited. I'm not going to pretend like this is my first Palace game. It's not. In fact, I've actually done this fixture in the past, and I know Palace fans really like get into it, and like they're sick, and like I fully rate them. So yeah, like what kind of things makes Selhurst Park like unique? I want to hear it from the horse's mouth, essentially. Like that saying.
I think a lot of credit has to go to Homestyle fanatics, what they consider our ultras group.
And where are they sat in the stadium?
They are sat where we are sat. They do a lot to get the atmosphere going in the stadium. There's lots of chanting, there's lots of songs, led by a drum too. So you've got some beat, you've got some rhythm to it.
Afro beats.
We're in for a really good atmosphere anyway, even without the fanatics, because of the fixture. But I imagine it'll be bouncing today. I think it'll be a really good atmosphere. Obviously, result dependent on how hostile it'll be. We'll see.
Alright, we got it there. We're in, man. We're in. This is it. This is Selhurst Park, guys. What did you just get?
You got to get your lucky draw.
Oh yeah.
It's in support of the Palace for Life Foundation,
Okay.
and you get a lucky number, and you can win some prizes.
Cheers.
Why not, man? Sounds great. It's busy.
Yeah, man.
Normally I'm in here before it gets this busy. But it's early, isn't it? So
Sorry, innit? Sorry.
No.
Chicken and chips had to be done.
Yeah, we know it.
Fanatics covered.
Please welcome back Dean Austin.
just basically stopped me. And I didn't want to get beaten up. So I was like, alright, cool. Fantastic atmosphere. But that's all there was. There was atmosphere. The actual game was very bad, very poor from Palace. I felt it was lethargic. That they didn't want the balls, very static. Brighton had like what, 1-2 chances really where they scored. More than the goals. I don't think there was any other chances that.
One other shot.
It was just the L, to be honest, and I just killed the mood in the stadium and everything. So yeah, really didn't have a chance to vlog as much as I wanted to, especially in the stadium. But hey, listen, I'm going to try to piss off the Palace fans. I was inside like the Homestead, which is where the ultras are at. All in all, apart from the score, it was a good day out. The mood is a bit somber. I was to turn the camera on Jason. He's just sort of sat there like this. Probably going to be a shit vlog, but safe for watching. Peace out.